Hi there, Natalie here to give you a fun idea on how to add a masculine touch to your next memory keeping layer. So come join me. Hi there and welcome to a new episode of Inspired by a Card with Natalie. Today we're working with a card from our guest designer Lori Patterson, and I love this card. I love the background. I love kind of like the monotone look of it. So I'm going to use it as inspiration along with the Craft Your Life Project Kit Zero Flowery Pattern new set to actually create a masculine layout for my memory keeping album by 6x8. So what I love about Laura is that she created a really soft background using the stencil from the Craft Your Life Project Kit Zero Waste Flowery Pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and do it, but I'm going to fill an entire page. So I've started already with just using my satin tape and gluing it to an 8.5 by 11 sheet of white cardstock, and I'm using silver sage to just add the impression or using the stencil of just the leaves of this set. And there's actually I think like 4 stencils. I'm going to use only 3 of them. I just want to focus on the leaves, the little stems that come with it, and these little bubbles that like kind of come, or little circles that are sprinkled throughout the page. Those are the only 3 stencils that I'm going to use. So I'm starting with my leaves, and you're going to see that I am just moving the stencil along the page because I want to fill the entire page. Once I have all my leaves ready, I am actually going to bring stencil number 3. I think it is the little bubbles, and I am using dewdrops just to add these little bubbles all over the page. And I'm going really soft with my application of the ink. Remember, I'm creating the background for my page. Once I have that, I'm going to move to the last stencil, and this one is the one that's going to define the leaves. It just adds the stems that hold the leaves together. For that, I am using eucalyptus. These are all the fresh dye inks, and once I'm done with that, I am set with my background. So I'm going to set it aside, let it dry, and I'm going to keep working on more of the elements in the card. So one thing that I love is that she uses leaves, again, like a silhouette of a leaf to just like bring the focal point of the card. So I'm going to go the same way to help me bring my pictures to life. So I am using the Leaf Essentials die set for this, and you're going to see that I've cut 3 sets out of it using my mini die cutting machine. And then I'm going to color the leaves. I'm going to start with, this one is Sage, I believe, or Jade, I can't remember. It's one of the 2 colors. And you're going to see that I am actually going to drag my ink on top of the leaves. And that's going to create like little lines on the leaves. And I'm okay with that because I'm going to go ahead and actually ink blend on top of it. It just added a little bit of extra dimension to the leaves. So once I'm going to take care of all the leaves, I'm going to color them. I'm going to try to saturate the leaves as much as I can with this color ink. So this one that I'm using is Jade. I also use, if I'm not mistaken, Leaf, I think it is, Frayed Leaf. And then I'm going to use, the next one is going to be Forest Fern. And the other one that I'm going to use is actually Galactic Stream, because I want to use the combination of blue and green, because I have a little pop of like that kind of bluish teal in some of the pictures that I'm going to use for this. So you're going to see that I'm just taking my time. Like I said, I want to, in a way, saturate the color in these leaves because I want them to be kind of help me tell the story, and I want it to be like a pop of color from the background. My background color is very delicate, so by adding quite a bit of ink to these leaves, it's gonna make them pop. So like I said, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna make sure that all my leaves, I want to say flowers, all my leaves are colored. So I'm just using the negative part of my cut to just help me with coloring my leaves. And you're gonna see, like I said, I'm gonna take it off camera just to continue the same process, and I'm gonna set them aside to dry. While that is happening, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my page. So my album is a 6x8. That means that my page is 7 inches in width by 8.5. So since I already have a layout on the previous page, I'm actually gonna cut my background into 2 pieces. I love how the card, she has like a long sentiment that goes across the side, like from left to right on the card. So I'm going to create that kind of that white space on my page by actually trimming a space into my page. And I'm going to take advantage of the the B side of the previous layer to help me create that space. So once I said that, I'm going to set my picture. You're going to see that I'm going to bring some of these leaves that I create them. I'm going to set them to the left of my picture. And then I'm going to create a title. So for this, I am using the Tiny Sentiments Hello die set. I am going to create a partial cut. And that means that I'm going to make sure that the ends of the hello die don't cut, because I want to extend that line. So that way I can secure the hello die across the width of my page. So you're going to see that I'm just like, using my guillotine to help me with this. And once I have it ready, I'm actually going to go ahead and glue them right below the picture. So that's going to kind of bring the idea of the sentiment that Lori used for her card. I'm going to use it in a similar way for my layout. So now that I have my sentiment ready, it's all about gluing it in place. So you're going to see I'm going to start just attaching everything. Everything is ready. I'm going to glue the top of my page. There's going to be a little bit of like the background that is going to a little bit of overhang. I'm not worried about that because I'm going to go ahead and trim it after I'm all like, it's all assembled. So once I have my background ready, remember I trimmed it so that there's a little space in between the top and the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and set up my leaves. I want the pop of blue to show kind of on the background. Like I said, once you see the other side of this page, you can understand why I'm bringing a little bit of that kind of dark teal bluish tone to my page. Once I have my leaves to the left of the picture, I'm going to go ahead and glue the Tiny Sentiments Hello die cut right below my photo in that empty space that I created in the background. And then I need to bring something black, something to complement that title. So I am actually going to go back to the Craft Your Life Project Kit Zero Waste Flowery Pattern to the stamp set. And there's like these beautiful sentiments. And one is I am here for you, and the other one says beyond grateful. And actually the story that I'm telling right now is our dog actually ingested, we think, some type of drug outside when he went for one of his walks, and he was very unresponsive for a night, so we got to take him to emergency. He's part of our family, so it was a scary day. So I'm just talking about this in that story. So I am going to use that I am here for you that I stamp and I die cut, and I'm going to put it right below the hello die cut, and I'm going to bring some extra leaves on the right of the die cut just to kind of frame the picture and bring the focal point just to the center of the page. Now, from the leftover piece of the background that I created with the stencil, I am actually going to trim a small card. That's going to be my journal card. And here's where you're going to see that I'm bringing that pop of blue, because there's quite a bit of blue in the other two pictures that accompany the big story. So I am using the Beyond Grateful to kind of create a subtitle for my page. And that little journal card that I just cut, I'm actually going to repeat the same idea that I had with the leaves, but I'm going to put them to the bottom right corner of the card. I'm going to bring a stencil from my stash. No, sorry, not stencil, a sticker, sorry, that says I am grateful, just to kind of bring a small title. Think of it as a journaling prompt. And I'm going to add it right at the bottom of my leaves. I am actually going to type the journaling after and add it. And then all I'm doing is adding enamel dots that kind of bring all the colors together. So I'm using enamel dots from Seashore and I think Forest Glaze, just to bring it all together. Once I have this is it. I had so much fun putting this together. I love the color combination. I love the fact that it takes just a little bit of color. Nothing wrong with flowers for boys layouts because I use them a lot, but I think there's something like special. I just bring in like kind of a monotone idea to create a masculine layout in this case. And I hope you enjoy it. As always, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me. I would love to help you. You can check more details in the blog. You can see it in the description of this video. And as always, thank you so much for joining me, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more beautiful content. See you very soon, guys. Take care.
Hello there! Did that video just spark your creativity? And do you want more project ideas and inspiration videos too? Well, if you do, please make sure that you subscribe to the Alternate YouTube channel. Also, make sure that you do click that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye!